Hello everyone, I just welcome you all once again to the topic direct and indirect speech. In the previous videos, I have already told you all how direct will be changed into indirect speech. I have already dictated what is reporting verb and what is reported speech. This I have told already in my previous video. Direct, the part of sentence which is written, in out of noted comma, that is known as reporting verb. He will go there. The part of sentence which is written in double noted comma, that is known as reported speech. In the previous video already I have told you in the detailed form, you can see there. And while changing this sentence, when you are going to change this sentence into indirect speech, what are the changes that take place? Ram said that he would go there. See, definitely the sentence has been changed into indirect speech, but actually I have told that there are three changes that take place while changing direct to indirect speech. The first one is change of tense. Okay. Second one is change of person. Okay. The third one is change of other parts of speech. So, dear, this change of tense and change of person, these two things already I have explained in the previous videos. You can watch it there. How to change tense and how to change person, this has been told. Today I am going to tell you how to change parts of speech. Okay, so you just see it, change of tense and change of person, that is already told. Okay, in the video you can watch it. Today I am going to tell you change of person, and the very important thing, the simple sentence, the example of simple sentences were given till now. Today, after telling this change of person, I will tell you how to change interrogative sentence and command, request, exclamation, okay, wishes. If you find in direct speech, how will you change into indirect speech? I will be telling you. So the third one, first you see, change of other parts of speech. Suppose in direct speech, in reported speech, in direct reported speech, okay, you find some of the parts of speech like this. So when you are going to change this into indirect, this will be changing to that. Okay, these, that will be changing to those. Today, that day. Okay, tomorrow, the next day. Okay, yesterday, the previous day. Okay, now that becomes then. THEN. Okay, now becomes then. Yesterday becomes the previous day. Tomorrow becomes the next day. Today becomes that day. These become those. This becomes that. Okay, some of the other things are there that I will tell you in the example. So these are the changes that we make. Okay, while changing direct into indirect. These are the parts of speech I was talking about. You can note it down. And then I am just going to give some examples how you can change it, how you can see that directly there. Okay, suppose the direct sentence you are writing, Ravi said to her, comma, you were playing in this park yesterday. Okay, see, when you are going to change this sentence into indirect, you must remember the previous rule that I have already told you. Ravi said to her. So Ravi said to will be changed into told. Ravi told her that. Okay. Now this is second person. Please remember that rule. SON upon 1, 2, 3. First person according to subject. Second person according to object. Third person no change. So this I have already told. You can see that. Ravi told her that this is you. You is which person? Second person. So second person will be changed according to the object of reporting verb. Here, second person according to the object of reporting verb. This you will find in reported speech. This is reported speech. Second person according to object. So object of reporting verb is her. So it will be written she. Now, you see which tense is this? Past continuous. So past continuous will be changed into past perfect continuous. So the sentence will be written, Ravi told her that she had been playing in. Now you see this was, I was just talking about the same parts of speech. See other changes. This is this part. Demonstrative pronoun, the demonstrative adjective that is written there, this. So this will be changed into now that. That park. One more thing here, adverb is written, adverb of time, yesterday. So just before few seconds, before few minutes I told you, yesterday will be changed into the previous day. Ravi told her that she had been playing in that park the previous day. Okay, fine. Let's take one more example. Direct. I said to Dinesh, you have kept all these books. You have kept all these books. So indirect What will be the indirect of this sentence? I said to, told. I told Dinesh that. Once again here second person. Second person will be changed according to the object of reporting of. So what is the object? Dinesh. So it will be written he. Which tense is this? Present perfect. Present perfect will be changed into past perfect. So he had kept all. Now these will be changed into those. Very good. Those books. I hope it is clear. Okay. If you do not understand anything, you can let me know. Once again, I'll explain it. So this is change of other parts of speech. This much is clear, I think. So once again, you can revise the whole thing while changing direct to indirect. 3 changes that we made. Okay. Change of tense, already told. Change of person, I have already told. And this is change of other parts of speech. Okay, change of other parts of speech. So you can note it down. You can take the screenshot. The remaining things, that is, I am just going to tell you. Now, see, dear, till now I have told you the example of simple sentences. Okay, how simple sentences you are going to change into indirect speech. Now I am going to tell you how interrogative sentences will be changed. I have not yet told how command and exclamatory sentences will be changed into indirect speech. Now you just see it. Okay. So as in my previous video I have told you, dear, so to learn this direct and indirect speech, it's very important for you to learn the tenses. So if you do not know the tense, very soon I will be just telling you tense. But meanwhile, when you are learning this direct and indirect speech, it's very important for you to learn tenses. You learn it. Then only you will understand in the better way this direct and indirect speech. Okay, now you see how question or interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentences will be changed into indirect speech. You just see it. Okay, question or interrogative sentences. So how that will be changed? See, there are 2 kind of interrogative. One is that start with WH word. Another one that is yes no type question. The answer that will be getting either yes or no. So both I will be telling you. Suppose the example is Rohan said to Dinesh, comma, double inverted comma, do you learn English? Question mark. So the answer will be either yes or no. Dinesh can answer yes, I learn English. Dinesh can answer no, I don't learn English. So that is called yes no type question. So there is a different provision, different rule how we change yes no type question, and then I will tell how to change interrogative sentence that start with WH type word, that is what, when, where, no, like this. So I will be telling you. Now you see it. Indirect speech, how to make. Rohan said to. So in simple sentences, you are changing this said to into told. But now you have to just take care that this is not a simple sentence. This is an interrogative sentence. This is a question. So this said to will be changed into asked. So it will be Rohan asked Dinesh. Now, one more change, you can see it. Here in simple sentences, the conjunction you are using that. connected, that was being used, but now here conjunction will be changed. Which conjunction will be used? You can use either if or whether. WHETHER. Please take care of the spelling of whether. WHETHER. Okay. If or whether. It is if, sorry. If or whether. So Rohan asked Dinesh, any of the conjunction you can use. Either you can use if or you can use whether. So let's take if. And now it's very important to understand, after writing this conjunction, as you are making changes there in the simple sentence, in the same way you have to make change into interrogative sentence. What you have to do? After writing this conjunction, the sentence that you are going to write, that will be a simple sentence. Simple sentence means, what is the structure of simple sentence? First we write subject, then we write verb, then we write object. That is the structure of simple sentence. So the same structure will be followed here. How? Suppose here it is written Rohan asked Dinesh if. Now here subject is you. You must apply the rules of changing person. Second person according to object. Object is Dinesh. So Dinesh means subject he. Subject, verb, object. Now subject is written. Then what we have to write down? Verb. One thing you must take care. This is which tense? Do you learn English? This is simple present tense. So simple present tense will be changed into simple past tense. So and the sentence will be, though it is written interrogative, but you are going to write simple sentence. So this will be what? Simple sentence and simple past tense. So do you learn? You understand? The second form of the verb is applied in simple past tense. So it will be Rohan asked Dinesh if he learned English. Okay, and after that, one more change. Here question mark was written, but here full stop is written. Why? Because now the sentence no more remains interrogative. It become a simple sentence. That's why what? Full stop is there. Okay. Once again, let's take one more example so that you can understand in a better way. Direct Seema said to me, comma, have you noticed Dinesh here? Seema said to me, have you noticed Dinesh here? So the answer, indirect when you are going to change. Okay, Seema said to me, have you noticed Dinesh here? So indirect, how you are going to make? Same thing, said to me, Seema ask me. Ask me. No? If or whether, please remember. So this time I am taking whether. Once again, second person according to object. So object is me, that's why it will be I. Which tense is this? This is present perfect tense. Present perfect will be changed into past perfect. So it will be written I had. Yes, you must remember, after writing this conjunction, the sentence will be simple. Simple means subject, then verb, then object. So subject is written I, verb, had, then third form of the verb is applied, noticed, Dinesh. Then here will be changed into there. Now question mark or full stop? Full stop. Is it clear? Okay. So this much is over. Interrogative sentence, I think it is clear. This was yes no type question. Now you can make it, you can make a note of all this thing. Now I'm just going to tell you how to change interrogative, but there should be what? If you find WH word, how that will be changed into indirect speech, you see it. Okay. So now this if and whether, one thing you keep it in your mind, that either you can use if or whether. You are free to use any of that. Okay. There is no rule that you can use if or you can use whether. Any of that word, either of the word can be used, either if or whether. Okay. So now the example I am going to give, WH type word, WH type sentences. Ram said to her, comma, terminated comma, why are you not calling, why are you not calling him? Terminated comma close. Indirect. Ram said to her. Ram asked her. Now, in the previous sentence, yes no type question, you saw the conjunction if or whether you are applying. In the simple sentence, conjunction that you are applying, you are using. But here now, which conjunction will be applied? Can any of you tell me? Actually, conjunction, same interrogative word will be used as a conjunction. If here why is used, that will be used as a conjunction. What, when, where, how, whichever the WH word, whichever interrogative word is used here, same interrogative word will be used as a conjunction. So Ram asked her. Now which conjunction will be used? Why. Now it is not an interrogative word, now it became a conjunction, a connector. Once again, the same rule. What you are applying there in yes no type question. Which rule? After writing this interrogative word, the sentence once again will be written into a simple sentence. Simple sentence means first subject, then verb, then object. So after writing this Y connector, what subject is there? You. Second person. Second person will be changed according to object of reporting verb. Object is her. So what we write? She. After subject, what do we write? Verb. So now once again you see the tense. Why were you not calling him? Which tense is this? Present continuous tense. Present continuous will be changed into past continuous. Very good. So it will be written she was. Why she was not calling then this is him. Third person will not be changed. Full stop. Okay. Once again, one more example. They asked him. You can write down. Okay, let's see. They asked him, comma, double noted comma. What have you brought for her? What have you brought for her? So indirect will be, what will be the indirect of this sentence? they, here set to at the place of set to, when sometimes you can find already asked will be written, so there is no problem, it will be written as it is. They asked him. Same rule. No? What will be used as a conjunction? What, then you, second person according to object, so it will be he. What, he, present perfect. Present perfect will be changed into past perfect. He had brought for her. So her, that is third person, will not be changed. Full stop. Okay? This much you have understood. Once again I repeat, whenever you find this WH type sentences, they are in direct speech. Same interrogative word which is used there in direct speech, reported speech, will be acting, will be replaced, will be put, will be kept, will be written as connector. After that, the sentence will be a simple sentence. Subject, verb, and then object. That will be written. Okay? I hope interrogative is clear. Now, I am just going to give you the example of how to change command and request there into indirect speech. Okay? You see it now? So, command and request. Ravi said to Dinesh, go away. This is what? A command. Direct speech, Ravi said to Dinesh, go away. So what you have to do, it's very simple to change direct into indirect of command and request. You write, see it, just you have to see this reported speech. If it is the request, you have to write down requested. If it is a command, you have to write down commanded or ordered. So according to this reported speech, this reporting verb will be changed into indirect speech. It's very important. Once again I am telling, direct speech, Ravi said to Dinesh, go away. You have to change, you have to see first the reported speech. If the reported speech there request is made, in the reporting verb you will be writing here requested. If here command is done, order is done, advice is done, whatever, then here you have to write down the reporting verb according to this reported speech. So you can see go away, this is order, that's why it is written set to have been changed into order. Ravi ordered Dinesh, and then nothing else, no conjunction, you have to use infinitive, to go away. Okay, Ravi ordered Dinesh to go away. Now next one, let's take one more example. Direct. Dinesh said, please wait till I return. Please wait till I return. Indirect. Dinesh said, now this is what? Please wait. Of course you can see Dinesh is requesting, so you can write down Dinesh requested. Same infinitive, requested to. Plea will be, plea here, plea means please, when it is written please, that is already changed into requested, so that is removed. Now comes verb, to wait. Till. First person according to subject, I. Subject is Dinesh. Till he. This is simple present. Simple present will be changed into simple past. So it will be written he returned. Okay. You can see Dinesh requested because please is written. To wait, infinitive, only to will be written. The remaining will be written as it is wait till, but you need to take care of the tense. This is simple present tense, that's why it is changed into simple past tense. Okay, I hope this much is clear. Okay, so exclamation and whistles. Suppose the direct sentence is written, he said, alas, I have not done. So into indirect, you can write down, he exclaimed with sorrow that, first person according to subject, he had not done. Now you understand one thing. See, as in previous sentence, you saw according to the reporting verb, according to the reported speech, this reporting verb you are changing. Same thing you have to do here also. Suppose here something surprising is written, then you can write down, he exclaimed with surprise, he surprised, he surprisingly said. If something sad is written, you can write down, he exclaimed with sorrow, he exclaimed with sadness. According to this reported speech, this reporting verb into indirect will be changed. Okay, so that's why it is written, he exclaimed with sorrow that. Now here conjunction will be applied as you are applying in the simple sentence, that, and then once again simple sentence will be written. First person is written, first person will be changed according to subject, he, that is why it is written. I is written, that's why here he written, he has been written, he, then present perfect will be changed into past perfect. Okay, let's take one more example. He said, what a nice picture. It's not an interrogative sentence, please remember. He said, what a nice picture. So what the person actually wants to say, the person wants to say that it is a very nice picture. So if you can write down, he surprisingly said that it was, this is present tense, so it will be past one, it was a nice picture. Okay, I hope this much is clear. So very important. Now with this that direct and indirect speech, the topic is over. Yes, few more things are there, let me tell you. Actually, see, simple sentence I have already told you, command I already told you, interrogative sentences, question, exclamatory, and this wishes already told. Few things are left. What is left? Sometimes in the sentence you find, sometimes in the sentence you find universal truth, universal truth, habit, okay, historical fact, no, when you find this thing, they are in direct speech. We do not change the tense of all these things. Suppose direct, the teacher said, comma, double-inverted comma, the sun rises in the east. So this is universal truth. Okay, so indirect, when you are going to change into indirect, it will be the teacher said that no change. no change will be done. As it is, it will be written. Said that the sun rises in the east. Okay? Okay. Sometimes you find habit. Okay? Historical fact. Suppose it is written Arun said, no? The Taj Mahal is situated in Agra. No? The Taj Mahal is situated in Agra. So the indirect will be Arun said that. Only conjunction that will be written. Same thing will be copied. That the Taj Mahal is situated in Agra. Okay. One more thing I will add here. Habit. Suppose it is written, sentence direct speech, it is written, my father goes for a morning walk daily. Okay, so he said. So it will be written, he said that my father goes for a morning walk daily. When it is the habit of my father, no, when it is the habit of my father, that will not be changed. The tense will not be changed. It will be written, he said that my father goes for a morning walk daily. Okay, I hope this much is clear. One more practical thing I would like to tell you about direct and indirect speech. See, this is just for the examination point of view, but sometimes when you speak, when you speak in the conversation, when you use direct and indirect speech, so what is the actual use of direct and indirect? Suppose I said there are two people talking at one place and they said Ramesh is standing outside. Okay, there are two people talking in a room and one person among them said that Ramesh is standing at the gate. Okay, and then directly if you have to report that sentence, if you have to say that sentence into indirect, but you see that Ramesh is still standing there, so you will not be changing the tense of that sentence. Why? Because you see that Ramesh is still standing there. At that moment only you are going to change that direct into indirect. So you saw that Ramesh is still standing, you will not be changing, you will not be writing, you will not be speaking that sentence that he told me that Ramesh was standing. That sentence will be wrong. Why? Because you see that Ramesh is still standing there. So that you cannot change. That is actually in the practical way, in the conversation way. But when you find this kind of sentence into paper, and you do not know it, because that is already written there in the paper, you do not know, of course you will be changing into past tense. So that will be Ramesh was standing there. He told me that Ramesh was standing there. Okay. So this much I think with this direct and indirect is over. And if you get any kind of doubt, you can tell me there. Okay. I hope this much you have understood and there is no doubt. Thank you very much.